Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner, Berco Lumber can help you get the job done.
Oh yes, and Ashley Williams is live with a look at some items that may be useful after this past week's storm.
Oh, Ash, do they like to say Berco or Berco?
Yes, so it's Berco Redwood. They are just off of Auburn, and the Berry family actually owns Berco Redwood, and right across the street you're going to see Berry Lumber, but we're on the Berco site this morning. Now, yes, and Tina and Jordan, here's the thing. We saw that big storm happen. Now, Tina, you know this, but Chris, by the way, Chris with Berco, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I came home the other day to a down fence, and in the process of attempting to get a contractor out to build up a new fence, it became more and more difficult to not only get somebody, but then actually have a conversation about price, guys, because lumber has become so expensive. Chris, tell me why and how the inventory, or the demand, I should say, is so high, yet the inventory is so low.
Yeah, you know, so it really started when COVID kind of started. When people were stuck at home, it was one of those things where they started taking on projects, and with the closure of mills and whether or not people could stay working, the inventory just really kind of disappeared. And then of course the summer fires didn't help the situation. So then we were able to kind of catch back up in the fall, and then this type of storm where we get a good saturation followed by a heavy wind really starts blowing fences down.
Yeah. So we are standing in front, as you can see, guys, several beds of trucks with redwood. And why redwood, would you say, is probably the better option when it comes to building up a fence?
You know, with redwood, because it really naturally grows about 100 miles from us, and the only other options are things like cedar, and cedar is a little further than that. We're kind of in this neat little bubble where redwood is the most commonly available to us. And from a longevity perspective, does the best job as well.
Chris, let's walk a little bit. McCain, we're going to walk towards a piece of redwood. We're going to pull it out and show you guys exactly what it looks like from home. But as we walk on over here, how much on average right now is it per foot for a fence? So
most contractors right now, we're seeing a fence right around about $30 a foot. That's going to be pressure treated posts, redwood rails, redwood boards. But in some situations, people don't necessarily, when the fence falls down, they're not necessarily prepared for the fence to fall down. So sometimes it can catch them off guard.
Yeah.
So they're looking for, more cost-effective type stuff. So we mill a lot of our own product. We currently run a full-service mill, and we have found different ways to run different types of boards, different sizes, different widths and stuff, to help in that cost.
Yeah, and I was just going to say cost effective. I mean, that's such a big deal. Again, people are so caught off guard, especially right now because of the storm, and I am certainly one of those people. So I just want to throw it out there. What would you say, whether people come here for lumber or somewhere else, ideally, how much should somebody be paying out of pocket to rebuild a fence after a storm?
So what we're seeing right now is approximately about $30 a foot is what a contractor is. We don't necessarily do the construction. We supply a lot of the contractors in the area, but we're seeing prices right around between about $25 to $30 a foot.
Got it. You guys, look at this. Again, another beautiful piece of redwood. We do have to wrap it up, but what is so beautiful about this? You have about 15 seconds to tell me why this is so beautiful.
I think what makes that most beautiful is that, probably because we make it. We've invested in equipment and stuff to be able to do it ourselves here in-house.
Awesome. Chris, thank you so much. Berco, Redwood, and of course Berry Lumber, which is right across the street. Such incredible things here. Tina, you knew this about my fence. I was freaking out just a little bit because it's such an unexpected cost, and I know there's a lot of people out there dealing with that. So if you guys have any questions, reach out to them. They're certainly experts and have some beautifully milled redwood.
Do you need me to loan you $10?
Back on over to you. Yeah, I mean, I should start a GoFundMe page, not a GoFundMe, but like a little pot at work, right? Does everyone just dump in $10 at work? I'm not the only one, though. I'm not the only one at work who's dealing with the same thing. So we could maybe split the pot. How about that?
Yeah, it's at Auburn Boulevard and College Oak there.
Very fun.
Which I drive by all the time. All right, down the street from American River College. It's the